Throughout our channel's history, we've always been the one making the picks. But today, that all changes. We posted 11 questions for you guys to answer on Instagram. By the way, thank you for 10K on Instagram. Need that verification badge soon. And our job today is to predict what you guys are gonna pick. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3 rounds where the boys are gonna try and build the best squad possible, decided by you guys, the viewers. Boys, are we ready?
I was born ready. I think I know our fans more than anybody else.
I don't know about that, Paolo, but we're ready.
This video is brought to you by today's amazing sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Stand out with a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything. Your products, the content you create, and even your time. Round 1 is the open-ended questions. We scoured all of the answers you guys gave us and found the top 3, and we're gonna have to try and pick them.
Vava, what's the first question looking like?
So this is for the CDM position, and the question we asked our fans is, which current player would make the best manager?
Oh, that's a good one. Which current player? There's a lot of current
When I
players.
saw this question, I was thinking Sergio Busquets right away.
Oh, that's a good shout.
But I feel like he's not in people's minds enough.
You know what? Like, I see him being a coach because obviously CDM, you know, controller of the midfield. But does he have the attitude? Does he have the mentality to lead a team, you know?
He doesn't have the aura,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but did Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso had a lot of aura.
yeah, he was pulling up the matches with aura. Can't lie.
No cap, he's a good-looking dude. I can't...
What that guy?
Brother, ooh.
that goes into some aura, you know, Busquets. No offense, but it's not the best-looking guy, you know?
I don't know if anybody's watched Busquets in MLS, but he stinks. Like,
Oh, he's not balling?
No, he stinks right now.
Oof.
He does not stink, but whatever. You can pick him if you want.
Every time I change my original answer and not go with my gut, I fail. So I'm gonna say Busquets. That's what I thought of right away.
I think that's a good shout, Paolo.
I'm not going to be revealing who we get yet. Firms, I need you to answer before I reveal.
Personally, I would go with someone like Zlatan, or I feel like Zlatan has the aura to
Brother,
become a manager.
Zlatan hasn't played a game in like 2 years.
You can tell Firms prefers the managers with aura than the tactical ones. Like
Yeah.
Pala manager is Allegri at his club, so I don't really understand.
I'm a
But
tactical, though.
He
It's all
likes
up here.
the tactics. You can see because he picked Busquets. Firms is looking at Zlatan, Cristiano.
Yeah,
like,
I'm looking at face value, and like I feel like the fans would pick someone like Cristiano Ronaldo just because he has the aura.
Bro,
one of
if
the
you
best
picked
players ever.
Ronaldo to be a manager, this guy is the most like, oh,
Like
brother, ugh.
You don't think he could coach a team?
No, he has too much ego.
I completely agree. I don't think Ronaldo would be a good manager at all.
Look at the way he's had relationships with his recent managers. If you can't have a decent relationship with your manager, how are you gonna manage?
And first of all, this is also, who's going to pay this brother like a salary that he would accept to be a manager? But whatever, that's okay.
The brother would put fire in that team. That's
does
what
have
I'm-
passion. That's what I'm saying. He has passion.
Exactly.
So that leaves me with the last one. And theoretically, because I won last week, technically I should have started. But whatever, we'll let it slide. We'll slide it to next week, my starting.
Yap.
Yeah, Pacino.
I'm going to go with a Pep disciple. And I'm going to go with Rodri as my answer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good answer.
But are people saying that right now? Because I feel like Rodri's too early.
Rodri has negative aura though.
I'm going to go with Rodri. I don't know. I feel like a lot of Pep players are going to end up being managers. So I think that's going to be him.
John Stones too. It's a good shout.
So of our answers, the least common one was Rodri. So I get the worst player. I get Sofian Amrabat as my player.
Quel jugador, Barbar.
Amrabat.
That's your boy.
Ooh.
So now it's between Firms and Pala to get the top player on the board.
So Busquets versus CR7.
Busquets in a one-on-one, same budget. Busquets would
Bro, Ronaldo would put the mentality on.
maybe he was playing.
And the top answer on the board was CR7. Firms, you get Rodri in your team.
Who's saying these things?
Pala, because you got the second answer, you got Busquets. That's still a decent answer. You get Caicedo in your team.
Oh wow. Some would say the
little
best.
shabby.
Some would say the best CDM in the world.
What the heck?
Who is saying these things? I need to know.
Chelsea Twitter.
And that's why you should never listen to Chelsea Twitter.
Fair point.
That was question 1. Hopefully you guys get the gist. Question 2, though, we asked you guys for left center back. The position is left center back. Who's the best player outside of the big 6 clubs in England?
Hopefully you guys get the jizz.
Hopefully you guys get the jizz.
Hopefully you guys get the jizz of this. So essentially we're shooting in the range of like Aston Villa, West Ham ballers.
You're looking at the Wolves ballers too.
The Wolves ballers.
There's multiple.
Respect Pedro Nieto, even though injury out for the season.
Bro, that guy's gonna be injured probably for the rest of his career, sadly.
What a shame, by the way. If he went to Man United or Liverpool, I think we would be looking at one of the best wingers in the world.
He'd cook. I don't know about best wingers in the world though, but he'd cook.
Probably best
Lazio legend, by the way, Laziale.
Can't believe he was a Lazio.
born and raised.
Not born and raised, but played for Lazio, that's for sure.
Listen, out of all the people I'm thinking about, there's one guy who's linked to every club possible in the Big Six, and that's Ivan Toney.
I
And
don't
with
know.
a big price
I
tag.
If that's
don't
on the
rate that
board,
answer,
man.
Firms.
If that's
I think it could be on the board, but I don't rate the answer.
I don't rate it either.
Like, you don't think he's one of the best, or?
I don't think he's the best player outside the top six. No.
I don't think so either. I think Pedro Neto is better, but
Is he even the best striker out of the Big Six? I don't even know about that.
No.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna take Mohamed Kudus because I think Mohamed Kudus is the best player out of the top six, and I would take him in a heartbeat at Manchester United. What a player, by the way.
That's most likely on the board, not just because he's a good player, but
Because of
also
the
because
PR.
he's PR and he's just a likable
Exactly.
player. And that celebration that he recently did with the chair.
yeah.
So he's in
he's
people's
drippy,
heads.
he has aura.
Pala,
Drippy.
stop the yapping. Let's go.
Drippy, aura, 16 goals in the Premier League. I'm saying Ollie Watkins. If he's not on the board,
Yeah,
I don't know
not
what
bad.
it is.
That's what I was gonna say. I prefer Ivan Toney to Watkins.
Really?
Me personally, in my
Yeah.
team,
Me personally.
You don't. That's crazy, bro. He's almost. I think he's in the top 3 Prem top scorers. Ollie Watkins.
Watkins, he's balling out.
the issue is for me, Watkins is not a CL level player in my opinion.
Agreed.
I think Ivan Toney is. So in my mind, Ivan Toney's better.
That's visual tax.
The bottom answer for this question was Ivan Toney. And Firms, for that, that's celebrating.
That's the bottom.
Celebrating. For that, Firms, you get Gatti at center back.
no.
I'm a Juve fan. Die hard. Gatti might be the worst center back
He's the worst player I've ever seen.
in Serie A.
And Palace, so now it's up to me and you.
The way you said Pala, sounding like I'm a second option here.
And the top answer on the board was in fact Ollie Watkins, and for that you get Virgil van Dijk in your team.
God.
Get in there!
And for Mohamed Kudus, I get Fikayo Tomori in my team.
Oh, he's second.
Yeah, he's second. I respected him just a bit, Firms.
Bro,
Sheesh.
you guys basically have the same level of center back. That's crazy.
That is not what?
Cobham legend.
Cobham legend. We're into the last question of the open-ended question round, and for this one we asked right back position, by the way. Who's the best Argentinian outside of Messi of the last 20 years?
Easy.
Easy, but firm. I know it's easy, but Barbara gets the first. pick here.
Exactly, Firms. It's
Damn.
very easy. Thank you, Firms. And for that, I'm already going to lock in Angel Di Maria.
No.
Now, come on, man. There's no way he's not the top answer.
He has to be
I
top
think it
answer.
probably is. But so you're saying last 20 years?
Last 20 years.
Okay.
Who's been better?
Then who?
Than Di Maria?
Well, Di Maria's had an overrated career because he's a player.
Low key, I think Di Maria is the best, but Aguero has a shout here.
Yeah,
I just
I
have
agree.
to say that. I think Aguero definitely has a shout here. Look at the stats. The brother was one of the best strikers ever in the Premier League.
Yeah, the
I
stats
would
don't
say
lie.
Aguero. I might actually go with Aguero, but sleeper picks: Tevez and Dybala.
Higuain.
No.
Higuain, no.
Higuain, yeah.
Some respect on Higuain's name.
What did he really achieve?
Oh, I don't know.
Top
Only like one of the
scorer.
best goal-scoring seasons in Serie A ever.
What is it at 30? Lautaro's gonna pass it.
38, bro.
Lautaro
It's
in
a
it.
lot.
I'm gonna say
It's
Aguero.
a good shot.
It's a good shout. That's who I would have gone with if I hadn't had the Di
The
Maria.
top option.
Yeah, the best.
Firms Loki, you should go with like
Look, I'm
Dybala.
thinking. No, I don't think he has the pull.
brother.
You're telling me outside of Messi, the next best player is Dybala.
Yeah,
No.
Dybala low-key had an overrated career. If we're
Bro,
speaking about the grand
unfortunately,
scheme of
yeah.
things-
Ridiculously underrated career because
No.
if he made his first move,
Can you tell the Juve fan, by the way?
okay, if he made his first move to not Juventus, actually no, if he left when Pogba left
Okay.
to a Premier League club and became the main player of their project,
He needs trophies.
That
he
team
was
would've been
he was more talent, he was much more talented than Coutinho.
That team would have been shit.
No, at all.
He would have left to like Arsenal and been like Santi Cazorla type stuff.
No.
Cap.
Dybala was much more talented in his prime than Felipe Coutinho, and
course he was.
Coutinho got.
Agreed, but
and
Coutinho's the most overrated player of all time, in my opinion. Possibly.
That's crazy.
He's terrible.
Dybala smokes him in every aspect. But that doesn't mean that he's the third best.
Well, no, but you only have like you have him or Tevez to pick, or Higuain.
That's
all
what
you
Tevez
got.
doing in here.
Tevez. Respect
Respect
Tevez.
Tevez.
Not with these greats.
See, that's
Maria.
an underrated pick, bro. Tevez arguably is retiring more of a legend of the sport than
Prime Tevez was a different...
yeah.
Yeah, he was. But Di Maria is way more good.
And
Okay,
Tevez
anyways.
touched, and he touched South American soccer.
Firms, I need an answer.
But with everything said, I do think Dybala has a good shot to be there. Even though I don't believe he's one of the best.
This guy just shit on the answer, and now he's picking it.
Well, who else is there? Higuain, nobody would be picking Higuain.
No.
I know our fans very well. They would be picking Dybala.
Honestly, okay, yes, I agree with the shout of Dybala, but Higuain, because of his international career, his club career has been very underrated. But Dybala, I agree with the choice.
So lock it in.
I'm going to start at the top here. I'm going to pick... The top answer here was Angel Di Maria. So, Varvar, good job. Thank you.
No surprise.
Thank you,
It's not
Varvar.
like- it's not like
Varvar, good
Varvar-
job. Thank you, Varvar.
Varvar cheating somehow.
Yeah.
He sees the answers in front of him.
I get Trent at right back. Not a bad choice. Not a bad
That's
choice.
a top answer.
That's not a that's a top answer.
That's the top answer. And I'm going to go second top answer is Aguero. So, Pala, for that, you get Danny Carvajal, and Firms another bottom option. You get another bottom option. And
There's
for
somebody
that,
worse than Danny Carvajal.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, brother.
Oh,
Wan-Bissaka, a Lambo, a spider, Martial.
enough.
This is about on-field ability, not his ability to be in rap songs.
Because he would win that, obviously.
S tier lyrics, by the way.
So I'm pulling up with Gatti and Wan-Bissaka.
Firms call it quits.
And he said he
Can I
knows his
play over?
fans. And he said, I know the fans.
I know our fans very well. Shit, bro.
Round 2 consists of 5 questions. What you guys didn't know is that we actually submitted answers to put into the question, and you guys were picking from our specific answers.
So if some of the answers kind of sounded weird, that was probably Varvar's selection.
And his bias.
That's cap. I think I actually would do well in this round.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So for the first question, we asked, down a goal in the 80th minute, who are you subbing on? Pala, who'd you say? And by the way, this is for left back.
So you see the 3 options. And there's one option that kind of sticks out, like a
Which
sore
is?
thumb. Cristiano.
In 2024, though?
I don't know if I actually believe it, but I thought we had enough delusional CR7 fans to make this the top answer.
CR7, in the 80th minute, you know, he might go out there and run for 10 minutes, so it's not a bad shout.
He has like 1/10 of a tank left in him.
Yeah,
so.
he might do a little header here and there, but is that really like
He's not the number 1 choice, though.
Yeah.
He ain't him yet.
We'll see.
I would say like Bellingham. Bellingham has been doing it for so long nowadays. Like every game that Real Madrid wins, you check the score sheet, it's Bellingham.
Yeah, because he just is in the 6-yard box and the ball just bounces off the back of his head and goes in the net.
I'm sorry. Did we not all watch that World Cup? Kylian Mbappe is the one player that you want subbed on the 80th minute to win you that game. It's not even. I'm not even
I agree.
stressed about
That is
this.
a
one.
good
I completely agree. The CR7, I just wanted to make it was just exotic.
statement.
Yeah, it's a statement.
So from Bellingham, Ronaldo, and Mbappe, the bottom answer was
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
No.
And Firms, it's not looking. That back line is looking horrendous. Firms, you get Marcus Alonso at left back.
Oh, you could keep him.
I know our fans very well.
And out of Mbappe and Ronaldo, the top answer was Kylian Mbappe. So I get Alphonso Davies at left back. Pala, you get Destiny Udogi at left back. By the way, I don't know how people are voting for Ronaldo. I just have to say it.
He has the fanboy.
He's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT, bro.
hold
Guys
on.
dropping all the emotes.
They're chanting Messi in the stands, Ronaldo for no reason.
It's so funny. That's the funniest one, I gotta say.
Moving on to the second question, we asked you guys, which nation is producing the best talent right now? What did you guys locked in?
Firms.
Gotta be the European ones. I'm thinking England, France, not Italy.
I didn't really think about England. I don't
Really?
know why. I don't know why they're producing so much talent, but in my mind, it's like they're all
certified. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Can we just
Bellingham,
take a
Foden.
second? France every single year has the best wonder kids.
cap.
No,
It's
no,
not
they're
cap.
stacked.
England's up there.
Who are
but
their
it's
wonder kids right now?
France or England?
Who are France's wonder kids right now?
Zaire Emery.
Yeah, Zaire Emery.
Okay, he's in the past. We've been knowing about
In the
Zaire.
past.
We've known about
We
Zaire
just
Emery.
found out about this guy. And he's in the
brother's
past.
16.
I found out about him 2 years ago.
God damn.
2 years ago. Do the math.
Bro, I knew about him.
Someone put this guy on. Someone watch out for this guy.
I was also under 18.
Who else are some French dons? There's not many, huh? Like they're there, but
Camavinga. Are we including Camavinga
Camavinga,
into this?
Tchouaméni.
Past, bro.
No.
It's not the past.
England has. I didn't even pick England, but I know England is a top answer.
I'm gonna pick England. Foden, Bellingham, Saka.
No, I'm gonna pick. You already picked.
I already picked them before, but yeah.
I
I'm
picked a
locking it in.
sticky, like not a stinky answer. I was just thinking about Chelsea, Brazil.
Not bad.
There's just so many
bad.
youngsters coming out of Brazil.
I picked France, obviously, because I think France is the top answer.
Well, let's see the answers.
So the top answer, and the top answer gets Rafael Leao here. So
Okay, so you can.
He's looking at me.
I'm glad. I
top
don't-
answer gets Rafael Leao.
I'm
The
glad.
brother is looking at me.
It was England firms. You get Rafael Leao.
Wow.
Give me my boy. Put him on the left wing. No, yeah, left wing.
Left wing, yeah.
Left wing?
We
Left
balling
wing. This is
out.
for left wing. And the second answer here gets Luis Diaz. And the third answer gets Anthony Elanga, okay?
It's not that bad.
Elanga's a baller.
Elanga's not bad, but like it's not Luis Diaz or Leao, you know?
Dunked on Man United.
Who hasn't? Who honestly, I'm starting to turn. Who hasn't dunked on Man United this last year?
Fair.
The second answer was France. So I get Luis Diaz and Pala. You get Anthony Elanga.
So this is cool. I like this one where it's an opposite order. The top answer gets the worst choice, and the bottom answer gets the top choice.
exactly.
And you got the middle.
I got the worst one. I think actually.
You got taken.
Elanga better than Diaz.
Elanga's significantly better than Diaz.
Low key. No, he's not.
No.
The third question is, besides Real Madrid, which club has the most aura? And this is for right center mid.
And we're talking about nowadays football. So,
Right now.
so
like right now, this
Milan
day.
can't be up there.
Yeah, no,
unfortunately.
definitely not. Man United's up there though, and that's my choice, obviously.
Your choice is Man United.
If you're like, let's say Mbappe, other than Real Madrid, you're joining Man United.
No, you're not.
You're most
you're staying away
definitely
from Man
not,
United.
bro.
Who?
You know, okay, Var. There's a difference between we play in Old Trafford. Ferguson was our manager. We have all this aura.
That's aura.
That was 20 years
But
ago.
the current project is so far from away from being Real.
Lactose.
Even when we were down and out, we still signed Pogba. We signed Zlatan. We signed Casemiro.
'Cause you're
we signed
overpaying for these
Varane.
brothers.
You made the Depay a flop. You made Di Maria a flop.
That's
you made.
not, that we signed Di Maria from a Champions League winning team. Thank you. I didn't even remember that. We are them. We're them. We're Himothy.
But then they join
and they fail.
flop.
So you think
Okay.
Mbappe's
But
too
they still
smart.
join. They
He's
still
too smart to join. If Mbappe doesn't join Real, I think there's maybe 10 other clubs he goes to.
Garnacho has probably more Instagram followers than Saka
Bro, you know why Manchester United have so many followers.
because we have the most aura.
If we're talking about 2024, you're talking about the winners, the ones that win every year. To me, it's Man City.
I agree.
Treble winners.
I agree.
Just not true.
They need
But it
some
wasn't
aura.
current. It wasn't like I agree with that just because if I'm playing anybody in the world other than Real Madrid,
You're
I'm most
fearing
scared
them.
of.
But,
Exactly.
But just look at the transfers, man. Just look at when Cristiano Ronaldo had to choose between Manchester United and Manchester City. Which one did he pick?
But
Barbara,
he
that
regrets
doesn't-
that.
I don't care if he regrets it. In the day, the idea of Manchester United, the aura of Manchester United is on top of everyone.
But then
other
look
than
at
Real
people.
Madrid.
Look at people
so
like.
you haven't seen Paul.
Brother, you got sloppy seconds, bro. We got Ballon d'Or Ronaldo on our team.
Brother.
I mean, and just enjoy the sloppy seconds. I don't know what you want me to say. Who's your pick, though?
Sloppy seconds. Sloppy seconds. La Liga sloppy seconds. Who do they always go to? Barcelona.
Cap.
Barcelona are known as the sloppy seconds of La Liga.
Cap,
That's
bro.
kind of
What are
a
you
crazy
saying?
statement right there. You should frame that. Print it and frame it.
Before Pep Guardiola, like
Excuse me.
what
Excuse me.
what
Excuse me.
was Barcelona.
Bro, when you go to Camp Nou, and last year when I went to the store and I went to Camp Nou,
You feel the aura.
you feel the aura, and not only that, you see the Cruyff. You see,
but
you
like-
see history before
Yeah.
Pep
go
ever
to
managed them.
Goodison Park in Everton, you
Who
feel
is-
the aura. Like it's like
Bro, who's going to Goodison
if you
Park?
go to Borussia Dortmund, you feel the aura. But how much aura is there?
No, I'm just saying to your comment that you made before Pep Guardiola. There's a lot of there's probably the majority of their history is before Pep Guardiola.
Barca before Pep Guardiola is like Borussia Dortmund. It's
No,
like,
they're not. They had ballers, bro. Like,
Borussia Dortmund also had ballers and won CL.
I understand that, but Barcelona is like, football is basically born
Yeah.
in Barcelona.
That's
like,
what Pep made you think.
No,
Exactly. I mean, he was part of that reason. Sure.
Cruyff paved the way
Yeah.
for these managers.
Whatever. Your answer was Barcelona. I don't get it. It was the top answer on the board.
Fair. That makes sense.
And for that, Pala, you get Chouameni at right center mid.
Get a
That's crazy.
Real Madrid Don in a Barca.
To a many, and I get to put him anywhere I want.
CDM.
And firms for Manchester City. What's a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? That's the bottom answer on the board, but don't worry. You still get a decent little player, João Neves from Benfica.
Oh, you get a. Oh, thanks.
I'll give you a decent little player, you know?
Not bad. Goat. Quel jogador.
Manchester United, though, in second place. I don't understand how we got second, but whatever. I get Team Coop Miners at right center mid. Very underrated player, by the way.
Bro, I got a better option than you, Varvar.
No,
Coop Miners is better than João
He's
Neves.
good.
Cap.
João Neves, he's coming up though.
that's the hipster firms talking
Yeah,
right there.
hipster
Hey.
firms just came out for a couple seconds.
You
the
know
prop
Coop
out.
Miners. You know Coop Miners.
Coop Miners is good.
Baller.
Get him outside of Atalanta. I don't know.
He's coming to Juventus this summer.
The brother in the Eredivisie scored like 20 goals from center
a
mid,
baller.
and you said get him out of Atalanta.
What is Eredivisie to Atalanta?
You're right.
Eredivisie is
You're
like
right.
that
Anthony killed
What's
you.
what's a god to a king?
What's a goon to a goblin?
The fourth question we have here is which manager in world football is the most underrated? And I have to say, this was the closest one of the episode.
That's good.
I'm
to
gonna be
hear.
real. I forgot what I said.
You said I don't know.
You said Unai Emery.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, that's sick. So I picked
That's
Ollie Watkins.
terrible.
How is he competing with Simeone Inzaghi?
I don't know, firms, because Unai Emery, so much talk of him being underrated. I think now he's overrated.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
I
was
agree.
underrated at Villarreal. Knocked out Juventus in the Champions League run with a team that was more mediocre
What
than
about
they've
at
ever
Arsenal?
had. Huh?
What about at Arsenal?
Yeah,
That was
people
one
keep
season,
forgetting-
what, 2019?
That was
It was a
like
complete
2 seasons,
failure, though.
3 seasons, he was a failure.
Complete failure.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you can say, I think he was a failure.
However, at Man United, if you put literally any good manager that was managing between the years of 2015 and now, they wouldn't have done well.
My answer, Il Cholo Simeone,
It's a good shout.
is the most consistent manager of the last 15 years.
I know, but he
possibly.
gets that respect. He gets
He
that
delivers.
respect.
He delivers every time.
But he's underrated.
No.
When we have conversations of tough, I remember when I said it in a video that
Yeah.
Simeone is a top 5 or top 3 manager in Europe. You guys laughed at me.
I would still laugh at you.
Top
He's
3
the
is
top 5
crazy, bro.
manager.
Top
He's a
3
top,
is crazy.
It's not that crazy.
Bro, he's had that project for so darn long, and what has he done with it?
But he
And-
got to 2 Champions League finals.
And can we just say that hipster firms came out again with Inzaghi?
But he's definitely up there. You can't deny that. This
Not
Inter team is
Simeone,
a
though.
super team with the worst players on earth.
Super team that got knocked out by
Simeone.
Simeone.
But in penalties, that's a 50-50.
And Atletico was a much better on paper team.
no. No.
yes.
No.
Bro, you're pulling up a Griezmann. Who Inter has no one. Lautaro.
Lautaro, Barella,
That's
Bastoni,
Lautaro on them, no?
Sommer.
Ain't that Lautaro on him?
I don't know, firms. I think that's kind of crazy to say Inzaghi over Simeone, but whatever. If you want to say that, you can say that.
I did say it. So what are the answers? Barbara?
So, firms, just for the fact that you decided to stand on business, you get the last option here. Inzaghi was the worst option, and you get Zaniolo at the right wing.
Oh, my worst enemy. Where's our Inter fans? I thought we had some. Where's Millie? Millie needs to bring some.
That's why I hit the millie.
hit the Millie. No, Millie's like this.
And firms, who do you think has the top answer here? Simeone or Emery?
I hope it's Simeone.
Why?
So you. It's Emery.
Bro,
Yeah,
you don't,
honestly, Emery, why are you even here?
Yeah.
I would pick Inzaghi over Emery, underrated also.
he's currently 5th place with Aston Villa.
And that means what to me?
A lot. Because he's above Manchester United.
The worst Manchester United side I've watched
Cap.
in years.
You meme just
Cap.
And I get the top option because El Cholo Simeone was the top option. I get Bukayo Saka.
Football
Pala.
is safe, bro.
What?
Football is safe. With Simeone top answer.
Pala. For Emery, you get Kudus at right wing.
Wow.
I can't believe he was second.
This one I can't even cap. I can't do anything because I have to respect Saka being the top option.
I regrettably put Saka top option. I should have put Salah.
Our producers.
You.
My team is shit.
Your team is.
Yeah, you're dropping a disaster class.
Oh my.
I know the fans the best.
Bro, is the
Bro,
third guy to
Ken or
my
Varvar, whoever's editing this, please just repeat that I know the fans' best line. Repeat it throughout the entire. Every time he gets to the last option,
have-
repeat that.
I know our fans very well.
This is the one though. This I'm gonna get.
The final question of this round is, after Real Madrid and Manchester City, who are the favorites for this year's Champions League still in the tournament?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Because there's not a big bank of options,
Yeah. Okay.
but there's a lot of options in this in another way.
I would
It's
say-
very debatable. It's
Yeah.
very debatable.
Yeah.
And for this is for left center mid, by the way.
I didn't really have a choice here. When I saw that question on my notes app, I said, I know what I have to pick.
You gotta stand on business.
I gotta stand on business. I'm going with Arsenal.
It makes sense. I see them up there. But
I don't see. I see them up there, but they're not the top option. You know.
oh, they're not.
Ain't this the dude that was trying to battle me to try to get
Well, they're
Arsenal?
not my top option.
Ooh, so who did you pick?
The people I said were gonna win from the start. I'm picking PSG.
You did say that. Mbappe show.
Mbappe show. It's written in the stars. Last year in Paris, Mbappe, his legacy is on the line. He's gonna win that.
The
CL.
script is too good, but you know what? What script is actually good? Barcelona defying all odds, going to the final.
Brother, do you actually see Xavi actually lifting a
there's-
CL?
They're there.
There's no like storyline to it because it's a manager that's leaving at the end of the season.
Legendary.
It's a team that's like riddled with injuries. Random players are playing every game.
Perseverance.
Lamine Yamal would have to do something very special.
16-year-old scoring in a Champions League final. It's written in every star possible.
I don't know, Firms. It's not looking good this episode for you.
What are we talking about here? Last
But-
option again?
But roll the clip.
Oh god damn.
Firms. Barcelona was the bottom option on the list.
Where are the Barcelona fans?
And for that, again, you're not getting that bad of an option. You're getting Manuel Locatelli at left
Oh
center
my
mid.
god.
It's a the
Stinky.
stinkiest.
That's a pretty stinky
No, you know what? Give him a
option.
shittier option.
No,
I'll take Locatelli.
No, give him a worse option.
I'll
He doesn't
take
respect Locatelli.
And Firms, out of your pick, who has a better chance, PSG or Arsenal?
Our fans would say Arsenal.
You say that. The top answer on the board was, in fact, PSG.
Oh my god, that
So-
made them all wrong.
So for PSG, I get Musiala.
Yo, people are
pretty good.
Our fans are wild. First of all, they don't watch PSG. No,
what makes you say that?
because no, I'm calling all of you guys out. No one actually watches PSG. You just go on FOMUP and you see, oh my god, they're winning 4-1 versus Toulouse this week.
We got some French lads.
Pala, you don't want to know who you get?
Yeah, I guess. Tell me.
You get one of your best friends.
Declan Rice.
Il Bambino. Pala, who's Il Bambino?
Firm, do you want to trade?
No, you can keep him.
Are you sure?
Oh, you want to trade? I'll trade.
I'll trade.
Okay. I'll take
So
you
they
Bambino.
just traded?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ferbs gets Il Bambino, Nicolo
The
Barella.
goat.
We created that nickname, by the way. So if you ever try and copyright it, Barella, we took it.
Wait, we created that?
Yeah,
you created
Bambino.
it.
I didn't know about that.
So wait, did you just say that Barella is worse than Locatelli?
He is worse than Locatelli.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Barella's levels over Locatelli.
Factos.
Round 3. It's going to be 3 questions where Millie gave you guys 3 possible answers. And we're going to have to try and predict which answer was the best out of the 3.
By the way, if you're wondering where Millie is, he's actually in Italy right now.
He is.
He's in the motherland.
The first position we're doing is a big one. It's goalkeeper. And the question we asked is, who would you build your team around out of these 3 players? Mbappe, Bellingham, or Haaland?
I'm sorry. If you didn't say Mbappe, you're absolutely insane.
I would actually have to agree with you, Paolo.
Because, okay, Bellingham for me was a clear second. I would not build a team around Haaland. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Haaland has a pretty... You have to also take into account, it's not you voting, it's the fans voting.
I'm sure, but like, what are you gonna do with the one-dimensional striker?
Who says he's one-dimensional?
Once he gets patched, it's over.
He's pretty one-dimensional. No, the issue is he can't get patched because he's so unstoppable.
Exactly.
But, if no one's there to get him the ball,
That's a problem.
he ain't doing nothing.
Haaland without Pep more importantly, is nothing special whatsoever.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
he did it in the Bundesliga, bro. Come on.
what I'm saying.
Bundesliga. We really hyping up the Bundesliga.
He
but
was the top
Haaland-
scorer with Salzburg in Champions League.
Haaland will get you the goals. Like he was a top goal scorer for Norway as well. Like,
Okay, so you guys take him. I'm taking Mbappe.
I don't know. About
Firms, you get second pick, so I don't know who you want, Bellingham or Haaland.
Firms has a magnet towards the bottom answer, so let's see if he
I
feels-
like Bellingham as a shout because Real Madrid is building their team around them. But I feel
Are
like
they?
Yeah, are they? Mbappe joins next year, bro. Are they really building his team?
I don't
team
think they
around?
would jeopardize that.
Are they really building? If Mbappe joins, that's his locker room.
No, I don't think they would do that. Perez probably sat Mbappe
Firms
down.
doesn't think he'll do that, so
Listen,
it's not gonna happen.
I was talking to Perez the other day, and he told me he sat Mbappe down, and he told him, "Brother, if you're gonna ruin this locker room as well, get out of here. Go back to PSG." That's definitely what he said.
Can Mbappe take the back seat, or can he just take a seat on
He
like the middle of
shouldn't
the bus?
take the
see.
back seat or sit in the middle. He's the front of the bus.
I
It's
don't
like
think
Ronaldo
so.
when he joined Madrid, bro. You're not sitting anywhere other than the front.
Real Cristiano was not at the front of the bus.
Exactly. Like he was the face of it, sure, but
Real Cristiano was at the front seat of the bus.
I'm sure that team was so evenly manned. Everyone
Facts.
respected each other's ability. Bro, that's how you win 3 in a row.
Firms, that's all. This is a whole lot of moving around the subject. What's the answer?
give me Bellingham.
I like that.
I get Haaland.
Yeah.
Yep.
So from the answers that I see here, Haaland was the bottom answer. So I get Petrovic in goal. That's the Chelsea guy, no?
Not that bad.
Ain't that Chelsea?
That's
man?
pretty bad, bro.
Like
That's
it's
pretty
bad
bad.
compared to I hope who we'll be getting.
Bellingham was the second answer, obviously. So you get David Raya in nets first.
Wow. So how am I getting a better goalie than that?
Oh my god.
Because there's a better goalie here. There's a World Cup winner here. Emi Martinez in goal.
Bro, can I trade?
I'll trade you.
No, I'm trading with him.
I'll trade again.
I'll trade, bro.
Give me
Emi
Emi
Martinez
Martinez.
as a top option. Are you
Emi
kidding me?
Martinez
World Cup winner,
is a
bro.
world-class goalie.
Fact.
Bro,
Without
David
a shadow
Raya
of
is
a
a
doubt.
better goalie than Emi Martinez
No,
by
he's not.
far.
No,
That's
he's
why
not.
one plays for the first place in the Premier League and one plays for 5th.
But
Meanwhile, this
Emiliano
is the brother who
Martinez.
said that he's the most underrated manager because he's in 5th with Aston Villa.
Exactly.
Sometimes it don't make sense, pal.
Bro, how am I getting first options that are worse than second
The
options?
math ain't mathin'. That's all.
They're just trying to patch me.
I've got to stop the video for 2 seconds to explain to you why Squarespace is an amazing website building tool that makes it as easy and effective as possible to start your website from scratch. Reason number 1. Squarespace helps you sell products online and engage with your audience. This is an issue that a lot of website builders come across, and Squarespace helps you solve that issue. Reason number 2. Squarespace stands out by providing intuitive customization tools, empowering users to tailor their websites effortlessly. With robust analytics encompassing keywords, products, and content, Squarespace equips users with valuable insights for informed marketing strategies. From crafting strategic plans to tracking website performance, Squarespace helps your dream website turn into reality from the comfort of your home, all at an affordable price. The third and final reason is for the people who want blogging services. Squarespace even allows you to share your stories, photos, videos, or updates with your users. Now, if this aligns with your needs, visit squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, check out squarespace.com/box2box to enjoy a 10% discount on your first purchase of a website or domain. 2 positions left here, and we have striker up next. We asked, only fitting for striker, who's the best finisher out of these players? Is it Kane, Haaland, or Lewandowski?
Okay, this one, I know our fans. Like this one, I for sure am getting the top answer because
This he's gonna get bottom.
No,
if he
no, no.
says he knows the fans,
No,
that
no,
means
no.
he's getting bottom.
Kane is a very, very good finisher. And I think our fans understand that. So I will be locking in Kane.
I would honestly say Kane also, because left foot, right foot don't matter.
Exactly.
He's finishing that.
Yeah.
But Haaland, once again, Haaland has that name tax.
What do you mean by that? Like Haaland, underrated shooting for sure, but
Underrated, but not the best.
exactly.
Like the top class finishers, like this might get me finished here, but who's to say Lautaro is not as good of a finisher as Haaland?
He's a good finisher. It's not crazy to say.
Maybe not as good as a player, well, definitely not as good of a player.
Haaland's actually
on ball
Wait.
striking ability.
Haaland has missed a lot of sitters.
Yeah, he has.
But maybe it's just because we've watched Haaland miss
No,
a lot
no,
of
no.
sitters.
He's still a ridiculous finisher. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
I agree.
But Lautaro as well is a ridiculous finisher.
Well,
Facts.
probably just look at their XG, their goal to XG ratio. Like, what's their conversion rate? Because I think Lewandowski, I know because I'm already gassing him up because it's probably my pick. But Lewandowski has been a consistent finisher his entire career. And at one point, you've never said, oh my God, he might miss. Like, he's in a bad rut.
yeah. but he's like, I think we're talking about right now, and Lewandowski, I don't think he's up
Look,
near the top.
Lewandowski, I'm never picking Lewandowski ever in my life, so I'm definitely taking Haaland, but I think Kane was the answer.
If I had all three options, I still pick Lewandowski.
I'd pick Haaland.
So I will give you guys the middle answer first this time, okay?
Yeah, it was Haaland.
So the middle option for this one is Haaland, and for that I get an Inter Dawn. Not Lautaro though. Marcus Thuram at striker. Decent little player.
Not bad.
Marcus Thuram is basically Jonathan David if he played for Inter.
And if he
That's
scored
cap.
goals.
That's cap.
But I think Jonathan David is probably a better striker than
No.
Thuram.
No,
100%.
no. Well, whatever. If you want to believe that, you can believe that. Firms, how's the vibes right now before I reveal this?
Listen, just because you're anticipating it so much, I don't think they're
You
good.
want to trade picks with me?
No, I'm good.
You're going to stick with
I'm good. I'm sticking with my gut.
We're going to start trading picks now.
That's a good tactic you had there, Pala. But Lewandowski was the bottom option. You get Choupo-Moting, Pala, at striker. Yeah, you get Choupo-Moting.
So I get Emi Martinez for getting the top answer in goalie, and now I get Choupo-Moting as last pick.
Respect the greatness.
Exactly. And for Kane, Firms, your team really needed this. But we said, if there's no one to pass on the ball, we can be good. You get Haaland at striker.
I'll take that.
That's crazy.
I'll take that.
That's wild.
That's my boy.
That's
But
the best player.
Who's in the midfield to pass on the ball? Val Neves.
Joao Neves.
Val Neves, Barella.
That's not bad. Barella can sauce up a couple of passes.
We're down to our final position, right center back. And for this, we asked, which Chelsea flop would actually help them the most now? Is it KDB, Salah, and what is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? Lukaku.
So, Barber, I know you have first pick, but KDB Salah is quite the toss-up.
You know what, Pala? You're right. I'm going to let you pick for me, actually.
Okay.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah,
Wait, so I gotta pick what I think is the second option.
Exactly.
Wait.
Okay, I'll let you pick. Varvar, you're gonna have Lukaku on your team.
Oh, what a good shot.
No, we're not using those
Well,
tacticals.
it's a verbal agreement is law, basically.
We're going to allow you to pick between KDB and Salah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you... KDB had pull. Remember earlier in the video? He was the top option for something?
Yeah.
He was decent.
Yeah, so he has pull. I'm gonna give you KDB because I still think Salah's top option.
Okay, and Firms, that means you get stuck with Lukaku?
I'm stuck with the worst option every
Look. Oh, we're keeping that in, though. And I'm just going to say, Lukaku underrated.
You put Lukaku in current day Chelsea, he's doing beans. You put Nico Jackson.
Beans.
He's balling up. Beans.
Beans.
Nico Jackson.
Mitsubishi Materials.
Beans.
Mitsubishi Materials. Mitsubishi Materials.
And just for that, Firms, just for uttering those words, Firms, you get Lewis Dunk at center back. Oof. Brighton captain, by the way.
That ain't. It's better than Gatti. At least you have one
Yeah,
second.
look,
You
yes.
got- oh my God, bro!
I got
That back
Dunk and
line,
Gatti.
that back line, Marcus Alonso, Gatti, Dunk, and Wan-Bissaka.
That's something you would never want to see ever. That's like my nightmares. That's what I dream about.
So one of the center backs left that we could get, Paula, is Araujo, and one of them is Pepe. Okay, which do you think is which? I'm
Well-
giving you a switch option right now. You can switch right now, KDB and Salah right now if you want.
I like this.
That's crazy. You give me a switch?
I'm giving you a switch option. You can switch right now.
Why are you creating this suspense?
Maybe I just want the worst player.
He's generous like that.
No, you know what? This is a Varvar took an L moment. I'm gonna switch to KDB.
Okay, sounds good, Paula. For KDB, you get Ronald Araujo, so I get Pepe. You read my mind.
Wait, so I got the right choice?
You outplayed me. I'm not gonna cap.
That's crazy.
So here are our teams. Let us know who had the best team, and as always, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Once again, thank you for 10K on Instagram. We're doing well on TikTok, YouTube. We love you guys. Road to 100K coming soon.
You guys are the GOATs. See you soon.